Star Wars Battlefield, nope. Fortress, nope. Strike, nope. Duty, nope. Battlefront.
Oh, yeah, what's the point? This is just the same formulated bantha fodder that we have all played year after year after year after year after. Oh, hang on a minute. It's got a Star Wars skin. Nick! It's got a Star Wars skin. Battlefront. Look, this is the taste test for Star Wars junkies, isn't it? I mean, the game is a feast for the senses. It's going to drop the jaws of Star Wars fans everywhere for all of 20 minutes. Look, if you're expecting to plunge deep into the Star Wars universe for the next few months of your life, you know, like you're playing Fallout or you're playing Elite Dangerous, oh no, you're going to be disappointed with what's on offer here. You can run your fingers through this in like 20 minutes of gameplay, maybe. Maybe that's being generous. I really want to like this game. The graphics are amazing. The sound is incredible. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I wish there was more to like. I feel like I ordered the prime rib and the guy comes out with a stick of asparagus. First massive problem with this game. Matchmaking. This game is about as balanced as a Snorlax on a tightrope. You're a greenhorn coming out of the starting gate. You know, you're rank 5 or whatever. Your first few hours basically go something like this. Bam! One shot, you're dead. Bam! One shot, you're dead. You are thrown in with players who are 95 levels higher than you. They've played more hours to earn more credits to buy more powerful guns. You are screwed. It's not about skill, it's not about strategy, guys. It's just who can have the biggest epileptic fit, who can run around the most like a tosser. The maps, guys, the maps in this game are just a f***ing joke. You get spawned in the middle of nowhere, and when you finally leg it over to the action, it's just this giant football field. It's a disco floor. It's full of people just dancing around in the open, getting raped by players who have obviously spent unreasonable amounts of time leveling up their characters. Let me let you in on a secret. You want to get good at this game? You want to get really good at Battlefront? You want to know what the secret is? Just do lots of matches. It doesn't matter if you get slaughtered, because you just keep spawning, and your rank will just keep going up, and your credits will keep coming in, and that's what this is, guys. It's just an endurance test for people more interested in status than skill. It's a mess. You know, I really want an open world RPG in a galaxy far, far away. You know what I'm talking about. Just think about Fallout 4. Think about Elite Dangerous. Combine the two. Now put in Jedis, Ewoks, Wookiees, blasters, sabers. Woo! I'm pitching a throbber just thinking about it. I mean, that's not what this is. What Battlefront does quite well, however, is it does deliver a handful of wet dreams for Star Wars lovers in a swift and easy fashion, doesn't it? I mean, within minutes of pressing play, you can be chasing TIE fighters in an X-Wing, you can be frying rebel scum as Darth Sidious, you could be speeding through the forests of Endor, or deflecting lasers with your lightsaber as Luke Skywalker. I mean, just to name a few episodes. The problem is, though, it's like an amusement park. You pick a ride, you have some scripted fun, you climb off, you pull out your bloody map again. It's a tasting platter more than a meal, guys, especially if its core of schizophrenic cluster multiplayer, which is basically just Battlefield with lasers, isn't your cup of tea. Or if, like me, you've just been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. This game is like EA got together a month before The Force Awakens came out, and they said, guys, we gotta milk this. The iron's hot, the kids are desperate. COD was a success. So was Battlefield, Counter-Strike. It. Let's just do one of these with Star Wars. They'll be too busy throwing money to even know what we're doing. And that's exactly what happened. This is not a game with depth by any stretch of the imagination, guys. But I can say that it is very accessible. It's very accessible. Anybody can pick this up and immediately start having fun. And that in itself, I think, mirrors the nature of the original Star Wars universe. I gotta say, blitzing through Endor on a speeder brought a grin to my face. It reminded me of my 10th birthday playing Episode 1 Racer on Nintendo 64. But it is the exact same tat every time you play it. The rush wears off by the time you hit replay for the 4th time. Look, guys, if it weren't for the optional achievements here, I don't know why the hell I'd bother. Okay, so you can play Darth Vader, you can play Darth Sidious, but don't get too excited because it's all over before it even begins. It's an effortless romp. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to take away from it. I felt more like Darth Vader as a child walking around a shopping center wearing a latex Darth Vader helmet. And I remember walking around the clothing store And this lady comes up to my mum and she says, is he okay? Has he got a condition? And my mum has to explain to this bitch who Darth Vader is, because apparently it's possible to live for more than 30 years and not see a Star Wars movie. Holy f***. Look, on a technical level, I think Battlefront is worth a standing ovation. I really do. I think the sound design is fantastic. You know, the score by John Williams is, of course, legendary. The shooting mechanics are snappy. I mean, it takes your lasers half an hour to get to your f***ing target, but yeah, the shooting mechanics work. I don't know how you f*** up a shooter in this day and age where they're as common as grass. Look, this is an experience I think that every Star Wars fan on the planet should have. But I have to say, if those ridiculously unbalanced multiplayer matches or those shallow as a coffee stain waters of Team Fortress 2 aren't your thing, I don't know, guys. I think you'll agree with me that Battlefront, it's more than just a few planets short of a solar system.